Made two changes to the side which started against Celtic last week. John Miller and Alan Johnson coming in for Scott Leach and Kevin Thomas. William Miller gave the 11 that lost at home to Motherwell last week the chance to atone and had Hugh Robertson in the 13 for the first time since the 20th of August. The referee was Jerry Evans from Bishopbriggs. Summariser Alan McAnally, commentator Jerry McNee.
So Aberdeen start a match which is very important for them. The last win in the league, their only win to date, in fact, was 3-1 against Hearts on the opening day of the season. They've played 8 league games since then. Now, this is in fact the 62nd Premier Division meeting between the clubs. Aberdeen have won 26, Hearts just 16, and 19 have been drawn. And here's an early effort going in from Peter Hetherston, but, well wide of target. So he makes his 4th start this afternoon for the Dons. He's been on a couple of times as substitute this season. Former Falkirk and Wraith Rovers player. Played off by Robertson to Frail. This is Alan Johnson. Frail again. Miller's in that far post area again. It's a corner to Hearts. Well, they're certainly putting Aberdeen under a fair bit of pressure in these early stages. And there's no doubt about it, the confidence is high among these Hearts players. Again, McLaren moves forward. And it's Bet to take this one. Floated in towards the near post. Punched away by Watt. This is Dodds, closed down by Frail. And Aberdeen have the throw. Willie Miller. It's an important afternoon here, and the Coca-Cola semi-final coming up as well against Celtic at Ibrox. It's Mackay nipping in just ahead of Grant, and it's Miller. This is Paul Kane for Aberdeen to Woodthorpe. Just wanted too much time in the ball, and Bet has it. Sends through the early one. That's a complete miss-kick by Brian Irvin. Well, I said that the confidence among the Hearts players was high. It certainly isn't among this Aberdeen squad. There's a certain anxiety in their play, which reflects the results they've had since the start of the season. Can they turn it around this afternoon? Well, Hearts get themselves yet another corner kick. And that was Alan Johnson threatening on that occasion. So again, Levine moves forward. Around about the 400 appearances now he's made for Hearts. And a birthday goal from him today would no doubt please him. And that's Miller attacking again in that far post area. It's Bet driving it through. Well, John Miller getting into good positions, and Aberdeen finding it difficult to cope with him at the moment.
Not only that, Jerry, Peter Hetherston, the back post, the right place at the right time there, defended the goal well. Had he not been there, it would have been almost surely have been a goal for Hearts.
Nice little turn by Johnson onto the left foot. And that had Michael Watt stretching a bit. Excellent play by Alan Johnson.
Unlucky by Alan Johnson there, good close control, took a touch in, got himself a yard and hit the target, did exactly what he had to do, but the goalkeeper made a good save.
Johnson. Frail. Aberdeen players all around him. He does very well indeed. Still it's Frail! Oh, that is incredible! Stephen Frail gives Hearts the lead. 12 minutes played, it's Hearts 1, Aberdeen 0. Frail had 3 or 4 Aberdeen players around him. He managed to find a way through, kept running in and goal, and then unleashed a fantastic shot high into the corner, past Michael Watt. Hearts 1, Aberdeen 0.
Stephen Frail superb. I was waiting for him to maybe even have a pot with his left. Decided to do it with his right and curled it absolutely superbly past Michael Watt and gave him no chance whatsoever. And Stephen Frail really has had a superb start to the game, and it's a superb start for Hearts, and they deserve every bit of that. 1-0.
Mackay to Miller. Kimmy's in there, tackling well. Now it's right. Good ball to Kane. This is Woodthorpe. Kane again. Hearts getting just about everyone behind the ball. Played through by Gary Smith. Little header there from Stephen Wright. McKimmie, Grant. This is Booth. Good ball through for Wright, and Tosh McKinlay gets in the challenge. Corner kick to Aberdeen. Good defending there by Tosh McKinlay, playing his 11th game today. Former Celtic Boys Club player, and signed from Dundee back in '88 for £300,000. Brian Irvin moves into the Hearts area. Grant's up there also. That's away by Frail. Through by Kane. Again, Tosh McKinlay's in there. This is Jim Betts. And that's out for the throw to Aberdeen. So some good defending there by Hearts. Cool and can play by Jim Bett. Aberdeen's passing, leaving a lot to be desired. Making elementary mistakes, giving away possession. This is McLaren. Irvin's header. Grant loses out to Miller, now it's Mackay. Looking for Frail. McLaren, to Betts. Frail. Just a bit slack with that when Heatherson steps in, looking for Dodds, with the ball running away from the forward player. And McLaren was quite comfortable with that situation.
Hearts just seem to have a little bit more urgency. They seem to be shutting Aberdeen down when they get the ball. And that, I think, is one of the main reasons why Aberdeen are making so many rush passes and so many mistakes at the moment.
Irvin's header. This is Wright. McKimmie. Levine gets a touch. This is Betts. Claims for handball. Play on, says the referee. Headed away by Berry. This is Tosh McKinlay. It's McKinlay again to Robertson. Johnson digs in well. Berry Smith at full stretch. Now it's Levine for Hearts. Johnson. Mackay. Bett. Good ball by Bett, looking for Miller. McKimmie goes to meet him. He hits it early. It's a lovely cross-field pass from Jim Bett. Heatherson does well to find Dodds. Again, Aberdeen not with an awful lot of players forward in support. This is McKimmie, through for Booth. McLaren with him all the way, and that's behind for the corner kick.
No, Jerry, when you say there's not many players forward, it doesn't give Aberdeen's front players many options. And you see when Tosh McKinlay and Stephen Frail get forward, how many more options Hearts have got. And that's one of the reasons why they're winning the game at the moment.
So it's Colin Woodthorpe who goes across to take this one. Irvin moves forward. So this would indicate the in-swinger with the left foot. That's driven through there by Peter Heatherson.
Well, it's going to be a very good shot that beats a keeper from there through a ruck of players, not bothering Henry Smith. Certainly worth a chance, so Peter's got to, you know, that's he's there for. He's there to get any knockdowns that come out from a corner. But he'll have to hit the target.
Here's Miller getting the touch that he's in. Challenging again. Through for Johnson. Smith's with him. Through now for Miller. He's onside. It's headed away by Irvine. Good tackle by Tosh McKinlay. It's Miller again. It's John Robertson.
Nice little ball in here by John Miller. John's hoping he would be a little bit tighter to him so he can just turn. Never got enough on it. Never troubled Michael Watt there.
This is Woodthorpe. McLaren climbing high above Booth. Now it's Frail. Charging his way through. This is Smith for the Dons. Switch of play to McKimmie. He's got right wide. He cuts inside though. Plays it through looking for Kane. Tosh McKinley's in there. And it's a free kick. Well, the referee indicating that was a pass back. Well, Tosh McKinley slid in. Henry Smith obviously thought that he could pick it up because it was that kind of ball. I think the goalkeeper, frankly, is right. I think Henry Smith should have been allowed to collect that when it was not a deliberate pass back. It was a challenge, so a moment of some controversy here. Hearts playing so well, and now they could be punished because of that decision. I think direct free kick right on the 6-yard area.
I think there was no one better placed than Henry Smith, and Henry knows the consequences if if he did pick it up. But the referee saw it different, and Hearts will have to be on their toes here.
An indirect free kick, it's driven through there by Woodthorpe, and Hearts stand for him. That's behind now for the corner kick. Well, that will certainly be a moment to talk about over the weekend. In my opinion, Henry Smith was absolutely correct to pick up the ball. And there's more pressure for the goalkeeper now. But the ball drifts away. And the referee awards the throw-in to Aberdeen, indicating that the ball had taken a slight deflection from Mr. Evans from Bishop Briggs. Not exactly top of the pops with these Hearts fans over the last few moments. But he's got to call it the way he sees it. Aberdeen now enjoying a little spell of pressure. It's Heatherson sending it through. Irvine still well forward. Tosh McKinley and John Miller going to that challenge with Grant, and Miller emerges with the ball. Now it's through to Bett. This is Johnson. Good play by Johnson. And Hearts have the throw-in. Well, good entertaining stuff from Hearts. I think they'll feel a bit aggrieved about that decision against them a few moments ago, and Aberdeen might just pay the penalty here. But that effort from Miller going wide of target. This is McKimmie to Brian Grant. Looking for Dodds, but Levine slides in well, and Miller clears. Throw into Aberdeen. This is Grant playing it through. It's easily cut out by Craig Levine. Out towards Frail. Levine keeps his run going through the middle. He's calling for it again. This is Levine coming in. And it's a corner kick. The challenge coming in from Gary Smith. Excellent running that by Craig Levine. He started the move. He kept running forward. He was signalling for the ball. Frail maybe just a wee bit slow and getting it through to him. And that allowed the defender to slide in and concede the corner kick.
I think Big Craigie hoping that the referee might give him a birthday present there. He made a little bit of a... He certainly was a great run. He kept forward for him, but the referee's not going to give him a penalty for that, birthday or not.
So it will be the in-swinger from Tosh McKinley, who's switched over to this near side. McLaren's up there getting the touch. Alan McLaren.
It's a good ball in. Alan McLaren does everything. He knows he just needs a little bit more on the ball to direct onto target. Not a clear chance, but certainly he knows he could have hit the target there.
This is Miller. Mackay. And that's given away by the goalkeeper. Well, claims by the Hearts fans that Gary Mackay had been impeded, but the referee well up with the play, waves play on. This is Johnson, challenged by McKimmie. Johnson has it again though. Tosh McKinlay runs in support. That's a delightful touch there by Alan Johnson back towards the overlapping fullback, and Hearts have the corner kick.
Lovely skill by Alan Johnson there. Knows that Tosh McKinlay wants to go on the overlap. Knows what he has to do. Only has to lighten his path. And another corner for Hearts.
Again, Levine is forward. So too is McLaren. It's Bett who takes this one. The goalkeeper commits himself. And it was Levine who put him under pressure.
The best thing is the quality of the cross here. Superb deep. Goalkeeper comes to get it, misses it. Big Craig is just underneath it, and it lobs over the top.
So Bett trails in a lot of space again. Again, well spotted by Jim Bett. Takes on Woodthorpe. He's giving him a torrid time. This is John Robertson laying it off for Gary Mackay. And that one comes off Paul Kane and spins behind for the corner kick. Good play again by Hearts. Stephen Frail getting forward, creating the chance. John Robertson teed it up for Mackay. It's a bit short with that when Jim Bett steps in. Sends it to Frail. Gary Mackay runs in support. Robertson. This is Frail. Trying to clip it through in Robertson's direction. It's Gary Smith who got the initial touch. This is Woodthorpe. Rather fortunate there as he played it against Frail. This is Heatherson. Dodds. And a slack one there as he's trying to find Grant. Johnson steps in for Hearts. Now it's Miller. Looking for Robertson. It's away by Gary Smith. Only as far as Mackay. This is Johnson. Aberdeen players all round. Only gets it through towards Robertson. It's off the post. It's Robertson. John Robertson makes it 2-0 to Hearts. And that's Hearts' 60th Premier League goal against Aberdeen. It's John Robertson's 10th Premier League goal against Aberdeen. And the Johns' defence all over the place. The pass back to the goalkeeper to come off him, off the post. And there was Robertson to finish off. Hearts 2, Aberdeen 0.
A catalogue of mistakes by Aberdeen. All over the place. Stuart McKimmie, bad ball back to the goalie. Goalie couldn't do anything about it, almost put it in his own net. And inevitably for Hearts, it's that man John Robertson just sniffing about the goal area and picks up another goal.
Jim Bett there just with Heatherson. What a superb first half he's had. Such a calming influence, very seldom gives the ball away. And really has settled this Hearts midfield. There's plenty of good chasing there, but giving away the free kick and apologising to Brian Irvin. We're now into injury time in this first half. This is Kin, and there goes the half-time whistle. A huge roar goes up from the Hearts fans. There's the man who put them ahead after 12 minutes, Stephen Frail. He was hemmed in against the touchline. 3 or 4 Aberdeen players there. He managed to jink past them and sent a superb shot high past Michael Watt into the net. And after 41 minutes, catastrophe for the Aberdeen defence. We're all over the place. Eventually Michael Watt, under pressure, played the ball onto his own post, and there was John Robertson to pounce and score. The half-time score here at Tynecastle, Hearts 2, Aberdeen 0. Well, that first half performance, you want them to keep this going, more of the same, I would suspect would be the message from them. But Aberdeen, well, they have an awful lot to do. Early free kick, and David Winnie, the substitute, is the man who made the challenge. It's McLaren to Bett, Levine, Miller, Berry. It's Tosh McKinlay. Long ball forward at Stephen Wright in trouble. This is Johnson. Little flick to Robertson. And Stephen Wright has to concede the throw-in. This is Johnson. Tosh McKinlay. Mackay. Robertson. McKinlay again. This is Gary Mackay. Just no power in the shot from the Hearts player.
Gary looking to curl it all the way around. Michael Watt into the far corner. Just strangled the ball a bit. Never really get any power.
This is Kane. Booth. And to take on Tosh McKinlay, but McKinlay reading that situation well. Then Copley giving the ball away. Grant looking for too much time, and in comes Robertson. And Robertson charging about as he did effectively against Celtic last week, showing a tremendous appetite for the game. But this is Henderson for Aberdeen. They really need to get something back quickly to give themselves a chance. Smith's lost it. In comes McKinney. And the ball's behind for the goal kick. Well, Henry Smith coming for that one and failing to cut it out. It was played initially by Henderson. The long cross coming in.
Yeah, first real mistake Henry's made. He's came and collected a couple of things in the first half quite safely. Certainly never collected that one and almost gave Aberdeen a chance to get back into the game.
Aberdeen watches that one carefully. Header from Bett. Dodge comes in and the ball bounces fortuitously for Henry Smith. Well, a rare slack ball there from Jim Bett, and it bounced just the right way in the end for Hearts, and Jim Bett signalling back to his goalkeeper. He knows that was not a good one. Miller does well in there again. He's competed well in that department this afternoon. Meanwhile, Hearts get themselves a free kick. And Johnson fouled. Well, Hearts well in command of the situation, but another goal would put it beyond any reasonable doubt. This is Levine over the ball. Plays it through to Robertson. It's Levine again. Go through, Leach is there. Well, he seemed to throw up his arm there, but thought better of it and drew out of that situation. Well, it's Berry getting the touch. Now it's Levine. Tosh McKinlay. Right under pressure from Robertson. And it's Gary Smith who comes across, and that's a goal kick. Again, good running by John Robertson. Hassling defenders at every opportunity. Switch of play by Grant, touched on by Woodthorpe. Good control by Dodds. That's a fine effort by Dodds. Well, it was Scott Booth who did well initially to get the ball through to Dodds. And that shot was certainly hit with plenty of power and watched carefully by Henry Smith.
Unlucky by Billy Dodds. Ball fell perfectly for him again. I'm sure when he was striking it, he thought he was going to score. He just didn't hit the target. Perhaps a little sign of better things to come for Aberdeen.
And combining with Leach, but Woodthorpe provides the cover. It's given away to Frail. And a touch for John Cahoon. Robertson, Cahoon again, driving it through. That's not a bad effort. The Hearts substitute making an early mark, and not far away.
John very unlucky there. He's given me into trouble last week for saying his shot was off target when Gordon Marshall made a great save. At that time he just couldn't hit the target.
This is Dodds losing out there to Bett. Go through by Leach. This is Winnie to Kane. Kane slick with that one, and it's Robertson who pounces. Still it's Robertson, trying to clip that one over Michael Watt. Well, again, Aberdeen putting themselves under unnecessary pressure, giving that one away, and Robertson almost getting his second goal of the game. This is Cahoon coming in, but Winnie's there. Winnie loses out now to Cahoon. Hearts going in for the kill here. Robertson's in the middle, calling for it. The offside flag is up though. Robertson had run into an offside position before Cahoon delivered the cross. Southfield's header comes right for Aberdeen. Another high ball played forward. It's Levine with Dodds. It's Frail. That's Bet. Back to Frail it goes. Levine. And the high one into the middle. Scott Leach as well forward. It falls for Robertson. It's a goal kick. Well, Scott Leach on the end of that one. The ball breaking down to Robertson. But wide of target. Well, some people are never happy. All about consolation for Aberdeen now. Here comes Woodthorpe. Just keeping that one in play. McLaren's with him. And that just about sums up Aberdeen's afternoon. The ball behind for the goal kick. Well, Colin Woodthorpe has been a good signing for Aberdeen, but overall Willie Miller has to have a long hard look at his team. So we're now into injury time. And there goes the final whistle. Another good day for Tommy McLean and his players. Willie Miller heads back up the tunnel with lots to think about. Applause from the Hearts fans who are delighted at the form being shown by their team. Warm handshakes all round. Another deserved victory for Hearts. The final score here at Tynecastle, Hearts 2, Aberdeen 0.